Ladies channel, what's up? What's up, everyone? Uh, what is up, everyone? Where is everybody chatting from? I'm over here in Ding Dong, Texas. Just kind of, there's a bunch going on here in Texas. Most everybody's okay, but there's some flood zones, so we're just out. I'm providing some support in certain ways, in the ways that I can. Everybody else, hey man, what's good? Let me know. Where you guys chatting from? Where are you streaming from? Shout out to Amir. Don't fucking die, Amir. And everybody else that's out there hustling, man. Keep your heads up. Make excuses or make it happen, but you can't make both. Excuse me. Coffee. Yo, yo, radioactive hipsters. What's good, man? Just contemplating life. It's beautiful, isn't it? Where you chatting from? Oof. Dude, this is bananas. I got it. I gotta switch this out. Let's go. Dude, let's see if this pulls up. Yo, Amir. Yo, shout out. Amir's fucking still alive. Let's go. I'm gonna light one up just for that. Yo, I literally started off this stream saying Amir. Shout out to Amir P. Thank you, brother. Here you go. Let's listen to some Prince guitar just for Amir. That's Prince on guitar. How's the family? How's the bakery, bro? So fucking crazy. This dude can shred on guitar. Yeah, we got some heavy rains here in Texas. Some people going through some stuff. As always. It's always somebody going through something. So I figured I'd get on here and say what's up. Oh man, I bet. Are you running on a VPN or do I need to reset it? Oh, that's right. You are on a VPN. I keep telling my peoples about that, everybody about that. You don't get it, man. I love the fuck out of the fact that there's people on another side of this fucking world. Oh, no, for sure. I don't blame you, bro. I have a whole. I'm gonna show a whole separate I have a whole separate laptop that I run on the Tor network, and that's where I do research and stuff. It's it's how you're supposed. The whole world is connected, but everybody's only playing on the monopoly board that they're given. They don't realize that there's a whole house and world outside of that board. i.e., this internet. Everybody's a junkie for this. There's a reason these companies make millions of dollars, bro. Yeah, for protection and just so I can do the same thing you do. The difference is in America, bro, they pretend that they're not looking at you. And everybody just pretends that they're not being monitored. Like this isn't being monitored. They pretend. They think they're safe. And then they pay for like companies. They pay for a VPN company that's in America. Like that's dumb. Like that company has to adhere to American law enforcement. If they say, "Hey, we need your records," they got all your fucking internet traffic. If you're gonna do some serious research or really reach out and provide information, bro, layer that shit. VPN, Tor, Tails. Run Tails on any machine. Tails Linux literally fits on a thumb drive, so use that to do your research. Use that to, but again, you have to know what you're doing. Imagine the internet, the indexed internet, where YouTube and Google and all that stuff. Imagine all that as the library. You can go to the library and find out anything information about anything and everything if it's in the library. Like I can go to the library and find out about Iran, or I can come to Iran or talk to somebody from Iran and they tell me exactly what's going on. It's not even in disguise, bro. Like, okay, this shout out to the homie Amir. Yeah, man, the government monitors everything and everybody. It's like info terrorism in disguise. I'm like, yeah, it's not even in disguise. Sharetta Neal, what's up? Yeah, like in America, they don't even disguise it, man. One of the largest growing companies in America is monitoring all of this and aggregating all the data. It's called Palantir. And if Palantir and Tesla merged, that's Skynet. And the thing about Palantir is it's software. It's not a physical. And you're gone. Yeah, I had to get rid of that. No minors allowed. All right, it's 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. Like, what the shit? Yeah, like, dude, I'm not getting in trouble. I got it, man. We're open chat, but like, I made it very specific, man. This is not for kids. It's 12 p.m. there, bro. Don't get in trouble. It's 12 p.m. People are still awake. You sure you're not going to get in trouble being on here? Also, are you even at the bakery? How's that going, man? How's the family? Are you guys like living life like is according to the news, man. It's chaos over there. I just want to make sure you're good. I'm about to roll another one. Oh yeah. Choo, let's go. Appreciate it, man. Oh, bro, and none of that stuff's happening, man. None of that Lamar Jackson, whatever, edit. Ain't none of it. I'm here to buy the service of me, myself, and I for everyone. If it's not for you, move on. Oh, wait. Do we still have. They got the new thing. It's not new, but I've been enjoying it, using it to roll joints. Cause I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't trust anything that they put out in the news because, like I said, according to our news, bro, they fucked up your country, and you told me like, yeah, you're at everything's cool. I mean, not cool, cool, but like you're living your life like you regularly live your life. but I don't know. Like I have a couple of friends over there, but if anything happens that's serious, they usually like hit me up and let me know. But I haven't gotten anything. But I will be setting up something to gather information, and then maybe who knows, man? Maybe I'll stream and just put out real live information from different sources, not for any purpose other than just for us to actually have conversations about real shit instead of bullshitting about. Yes, sir. They are feeding people false information in their in their interest. That's how they do it, bro. Like I used to work for the organization, so you know what I mean. Like I understand, like dropping anywhere from broadcasting on shortwave rate, yeah, every country. That's the misconception, brother. Is everybody thinks it's like, oh man, it's just America, Russia, bro. That's every country. That's family. That's states and cities. That's how they work, bro. Power protects itself. You're either labor, and when you outlive your purpose as labor, you become fuel for the system. So people like you and me, Amir, know that, and we decide to have businesses and things that feed the system so we are not the fucking fuel. You know what I mean? Hey, but we're high. Don't listen to us. It's crazy, bro. Like the whole purpose of government is to interface with other governments and control resources. It's an infinite game that people get into. And the purpose of an infinite game is to maintain resources and keep playing the game as long as possible. Bro, I used to say this like to the homies, and I just did not realize like the global implications of just everything, because everything is related. Like the entire universe is analogous. And what the fuck was I saying? Yo, Blook, what's up, man? Check it out. Amir's alive. Oh, what I was saying is that like it's people have to understand that government does not have your best interest in mind. When I started planning, and like not so much planning because like I know, but according to the system, so I just would like financially plan for 10 plus years. You know what I mean? But you're in business, I'm in business, so we understand we're not living just for today. We have to understand that we have to maintain inventory and maintain cash flow, you know, or however. So we just once I started making decade long decisions or more, bro, I started looking really crazy to everybody that's just trying to pay their bills. Because you start not going doing what everybody does. And just in that, just doing that puts you at a different level. Because if you just do it long enough, you realize there's people doing the same thing you're doing, planning long enough that our patterns of living just look so different from everybody else. Bro, we're on here at 4 o'clock in the morning here in Texas. Right? People in this area that I'm at right now are fucking cussing at themselves, having to drive. Oh, I got you, bro. But the kicker is, it's not killing you. You're feeding the machine so it doesn't kill you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We gotta look at it for what it fucking is, homie. We can't look at this from the standpoint I know you don't even look at it from the standpoint of people that have jobs. Like, you have to pay people. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, that's easy for us to say. Amir has a whole business and a family just to take care of, bro. He's the man of the fucking entire family. Like, he can't just leave. That's the difference between America and where we're from. You know, everybody that lives outside America understands that, like, we have responsibilities from day one. Amir's what, 23 now? That's a grown ass man in Iran. That's not like I'm still trying to figure out my life. You know, that's not like America. Like, I'm 20, I'm 22. I wonder what I'm gonna do. Like, no, you gotta establish something and then figure the rest of that shit out. Like, I even did it. Like, I wasn't intentional. Like, to look back, it was, but I just didn't ever want to have to fucking wake up because somebody else told me to. That was just a script I was not willing to stick to. Script, exactly what I said. A fucking script I was not willing to be part of. It was a part I was not in a script that I was not willing to play a part in. And then I got done with that whole thing and realized I was about to repeat the whole process after over 2 decades. So I said, nope, this is what I'm doing. And all of a sudden I became toxic and nobody would, like, I had to, I literally had to start a business right after that because everybody else will have you piss in a cup. Yeah, it is rough. One of my homies is here from Iran, Farshid, and he just, like, they just want to visit family, but it's such a fucking problem. What are they gonna do for the World Cup? I mean, there's always a way. If you look at it, there's always a way. But again, that way involves sacrifice. Yeah, well, I definitely understand. Bro, well, I understand now that what my parents were doing for me, exact words, bro, for me, it, and the level of trust that my parents had to endure. Yeah, there's always a way, but at what cost? You know what I'm saying? I definitely feel you. I understand that. That's what I'm saying. Like, my parents found a way with me and my siblings, but that involved them going, that's the world. And if you survive it, We hope we raised you properly to survive it, and we all left $50 in our pockets when I chose the path that I went, and it's like I'm grateful for everything because of that. You know what I mean? And also because I came here as an adult, I was not indoctrinated into thinking, into trusting the status quo. And yeah, the cost is it's based on what you're willing to bear. And some of us, and I understand everything that you're, what you're, I don't, I can't tell you that I know, but I understand because there's still people where I'm from that are still there. And that's the choice that they chosen, like my parents included, you know, that they choose to live there and they know how to maneuver and adjust accordingly in that nation. And that's just I was just fortunate that my parents survived long enough for me to understand what the fuck was going on, and then reach back, and then for them to go, yeah, yeah, you're not crazy. I, fucking Amir P. I'm no one without my family. I'm fucking myself up every day providing for them. If there's a good life, I'm gonna live it with my family, not alone. That, sir, is as we say on this channel, is some man shit. That's, you know, because I wish I learned that sooner. You know what I mean? This is why I respect. Like uh, it's weird to say it, but I just let people be who they are because you don't know where they come from, and you don't know what they're doing and the meaning behind what they're doing, and it's not for you to adjust them. It's for you to just live your life and not interfere. And when you do it properly, shit like this happens where I'm talking to a guy in Iran on a VPN, and people over here are crying because traffic's hard or somebody called them a name. You call somebody the wrong name where you're from, brother, they're killing them. And this is, yeah, that's exactly what it is. We run shit around here like this, man. People that really care about you are part of you. That's what people don't understand. Once you get that, you take care of you and those that you can influence. You start understanding. Once I took care of those things, for me, is when I realized that that's all you're doing. And then I was like, oh, that's all everybody's doing. They're just at different stages of their lives. And who am I to fucking judge? I recognize some of those stages, and that's why it feels some kind of way. But I have to let that go. I have to not be here going like, man, I was going through that and I was shitty like you are. I'm like, no, 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 no. You weren't shitty. You didn't know any better. And when you realize and now know better, you stop being like that, the past you. And that's why you're not living who you're supposed to. And it's just habits, man. Discipline just takes you to, it just takes discipline to establish the habits. And then the habits, you got to just, those long term human habits, you got to just determine which one of those do you like the end result of. And you're proof right there, bro. You're running a business and being a man for your family. And that's more than 90% of America could do. That's more than I could fucking say at your age till now, bro. It took me until now, recently, to take care of my shit the way you're taking care of your shit at 22, 23. And I'm pushing fucking 50, you know? So I have no room to judge. And at the same time, I have all the room to go live your life. 'Cause it affects me in no way, shape, or form. And the only time, like, is it affects me is when you do good. It affects me in very positive ways, is when you're doing okay. That's the little cheat code I kind of figured out, is when I'm genuinely grateful for everybody's success around me, my life got better. Because all I saw was successful people around me. And it was simple rules, like just be beneficial to everybody involved in everything that you do to the best of your ability. And when you get that point in the day or night that no input from you can make it better, get the fuck out and go home and go to sleep and go, thank you. I'm fucking grateful that I got to that point. That's that's what I do. No matter how good or bad or stressful the day was, I understand that that is it on a spectrum of just decisions that I made. So I have to accept it and then go, how can I make it better? Or I'm so grateful that I now know what it feels like when it doesn't go good. And now I have more time to think about it and the decisions that I make. How do I make better decisions? And this is not like without kissing anybody's ass, man. You just make better decisions for you. That includes the boundaries that you set for yourself to go, I'm not going to be around certain individuals. Show me your closest five friends, fucking show you where you'll be. And that's never been more true than, like, I mean even illegally you can be guilty by association. If you're in a car when shit goes down, Amir says when you live in a rough situation, it's like you live life 2x or 4x. You grow up sooner, and if you don't grow, you're devastated. That's why we can understand each other. And man, I'm not 21, I'm 40, man. Yeah, I got you. I understand. I'm just saying that along your life, like you had to learn that way. There was no other way to do it. I wouldn't change my life growing up, everything that happened in my life, because it would, any little change would take me away from right now. And that's the kicker. Yeah, man, I wouldn't change it for anything, man. My life is amazing. Um, it's not a brag or what anything. It's just that I realize how amazing my life is. Like I felt like getting on here, and here I am. You know, and nobody had to put a gun in my head. Nobody had to. wake me up, and then I get to see people from the other side of the world doing good, doing better, and think and understand the same things that I think and understand about or talk about. You know what I mean? Like to be just understanding the situation we're in. Like most people don't even know the situation they're in, and that's why it's so hard for a lot of people to get out. No, man, there ain't no can't. I mean, it's just you got a lot of family, and I understand that pull. Like, if you really wanted to get that entire family and who you could, if sit down and write a list. If you had to leave, who'd you bring? If it's less than 20 people, that's fucking possible. It's just gonna take some time. Like, well, I have family that do that. Like, I have certain family members that come here and bring half, if not most of their family here, get a little compound and just leave it, everybody alone. And they've lived their life in the same area for the last 40 something years. Over, fuck, way over 40 years because they've been over there for over 60 years. Can't believe that shit. Yeah, over 60 years. There's a county here. There's 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 a county here in Texas that you can walk over, which is still crazy to me. You can walk over there and speak my language, and people will understand. A language that only 18,000 people in the world recognize, let alone very few speak. Oh, hang on, let me see if I got some coffee. Of course, man. That like I mean, I've seen, and this is not, I'm making no promises, right? But I've seen people that happen to people here, and they showed like homies vouching for other homies, and now they're here in the U.S. living and working. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see. Ah, I have to fix. Ah, yes, dude. Dude, that's damn near perfect. And what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, coffee. I gotta go get coffee real quick. Be right back. I can't kick that. Alrighty, and we're back. Ooh-wee. It's 4:23. Yeah, I mean I've been drinking coffee all since like midnight. I drink a lot of coffee. I realize that. I bet you my adenosine receptors are like, yo, you're just gonna sleep now. Fix this guy on this side. No, I have never had a hookah vape. Hmm. I think just stop. Alrighty, getting cooked. Ooh, shake. And I'm back. Jeez. All right, all right, all right, all right. Oh, that's so good. It's like a cup of coffee, preferably freshly ground coffee. Dude, I had a homie from Spain do that. Married a lesbian chick and came here, and now he actually lives one city over here and manages an apartment complex. He's a pilot. Yeah, but that shit's. Yeah, you also got a lot going on too, Amir. So we're not going to sit here and pretend that that you didn't have to just take care of your sister's wedding and all that shit. I mean, you have a whole fucking thing going on. It's not just you leaving. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter how we think about it. I was a kid, I was an adult legally, but I was a kid. I had no family. Nobody was depending on me for anything. And by the time somebody was depending on me, I was in a position to go ask for to ensure that I had the fucking ability to. I do forget that I did a bunch of that like early in life before I was 21. Nah, it just, man, homie's got a whole family, man. He's got a clan. It's not family like we think here. And in those parts of the world and where I grew up, if you have a family, it's not like every decision. It's like it's more than 20. Put it that way, Blue. There's people depending on that guy. He has a whole business, so it's kind of like he's gonna come here and then start from zero again. He's got to have people. All those people have got to be willing. All those people have to be willing. You're changing like somebody who's already established in a country, and then you want them to come here. Those are things we have to take into consideration, and a lot of people don't. It's not like he's over there struggling. Like, yeah, he's everybody's good. He's got to fucking work his, but he's not over there like. Let's put it this way: he's lived there long enough, and he's at the point of his life where he's got to figure that stuff out for him. And we have to look at that from that point of view, not from where we want to go. You know what I mean? Like I'd love it if Amir was in America and we could go like, hey man, like check this out. You ain't gotta work. You can be part of the stream. It'd be fucking nice. But then I'm taking over to ensure that that stuff's taken care of. And as a grown fucking man, he's not gonna let that happen. Yep, there you go. And if you ever do decide, Amir, that you want to come to America, bro, let your boy know. Let's see what we could do. We gotta build our own clan. If sooner or later in life, man, you're either gonna be part of one or build one. And I'm building one, slowly but surely. But we gotta build a group of people that are fucking taking care of like taking care of themselves first, and then their immediate surroundings. Like making sure that nobody that depends on you wants for nothing. You know what I mean? And it makes it very easy. But then you gotta make that determination. Because once I stopped worrying, because I was always thinking, who else, who else? Once I went, who needs me? Like, who needs me right now? And once I saw that exactly who and what they needed from me, I just took care of myself to the point where me taking care of those people was effortless. You know what I mean? For the people in my life, they know what that means. You know, like they can reach out and they know exactly what they can ask for, and I have the ability to provide to the fullest extent of my ability. But that takes a lot of trust, man. You know, it's like my old homies from my previous job. If I can ask any of those guys to fucking kill someone, and it'll happen. But we respect each other because we understand the consequences after that. But are we willing? Because he's willing to do that for me. Am I willing to take care of his family for however long he's gone? Am I willing to fucking take care of his business? Am I willing to do that? Like, yeah, I am. If it comes to that, but that's the level of trust you got to have in people, man. And it's it takes a lifetime, and it takes a lot of trauma bonding to get there. Amir knows what I'm talking about. From well, the homie's up. He's getting ready for work. Yeah. When it start the process, man, we'll find out the process. I'll send you all the information you need. And this is live, so you know I can't take that back. Oh, which one? Uh this is that blueberry gas. This is so good. Shit. All right, guys. It's 4:38. I gotta get ready. Um, I'm gonna record and do because everybody on the last chat said BMX. So I'm gonna make some BMX videos as soon as I get over there. I will still make BMX videos. I'm making no promises about the pump track because of the weather, but I will check. And oh, that's gonna be so fire! Can't wait. I can't wait. And then I'll be posting some comedy videos for a homie. Hey, shit, ain't you in Cali? You could just. Yo, fucking appreciate it, brother. I'm definitely, but yeah. If you check out a short, I did my first wheelie in a short. So I can't fucking wait, man, because the shit's so fun. Especially once I realize that I've taken care of everybody that depended on me. Being able to do what you want to do without any nagging thoughts in the back of your fucking mind is the best. That's all you can do, man. And so I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for all your support, guys. I will see you guys later, hopefully later today, but depends, weather depending. All right? One love, everyone. Also, Amir, don't die.